for Maru, like many of the other Koreans. But enough about the players, as we also have to focus a little more on Classic. But right now we're focusing on his attack. He did grab that early Zealot, sending it across the map, wanting to disrupt Maru a little bit. Maru, big on the factory, expands. Maybe, you know, the hesitation is there not to send something out in the early game, but this is so early. And obviously it does get that denial on the command center, at least temporarily. And then the follow-up is also different. This is really not even starting out like Maru versus Hero. Classic is actually going to go into a Stargate.
Classic's staying a long time here. Is he going to recall, or is he actually going to try and fight the Cyclone? Wow, okay, he's got the Stalker as well. Going to try and fight the Cyclone and the Marines, trying to bully Maru. Not something many players would risk doing in the early game, but he's already denied the command center for a long time, so he's getting really good value. As long as he doesn't lose too many other units, I think the Zealot trade for that is excellent. But as you said, Stargate comes down and it's an Oracle opening. Oh my lord. And into Cyclone as well. Now, obviously, stasis traps are amazing. You can wait for the Cyclones to move out and do a counterattack. He's going to go straight Twilight behind it. My lord, this is once again, we're seeing a lot of what appear to be like almost NA ladder builds getting popular.
Oracle has been it's been out in the map for so long, it's just that Maru hasn't known about it. So the first stasis trap probably really going to catch Maru off guard. Then he's going to realize, like, oh, okay, that's what it was. The Stalkers obviously are going to have blink by the time they arrive on the front lines. It is probably by now figured to be a litter blink, I guess, just because the Stalkers haven't shown themselves around what would be more like 5 minutes with blink. Now it's 6 minutes with blink.
Well, if you can get the Raven.
The first stasis trap could be big.
Yeah, he's got to get rid of that Raven. If he can get rid of the Raven, it changes everything. Oracle, the best Oracle is a surprising Oracle. This is what we call the NA Oracle timing. Oh, Raven! Raven goes down! Maru lost his Raven! It is deja vu! He lost his Raven exactly like this on the same map against Hero earlier today. Maru's got to do a better job of protecting those Ravens. Now his push is massively slowed down, and that might just buy time for Classic to get charged. Classic's on 8 gates. If he gets charge up, he's going to be having a good time defending this push.
Yeah, this could have, I mean, maybe not worked out any more perfect. He's getting the Oracle in for the surprise timing. 6 SCVs go down. The Raven goes down. Has to scan ahead for these stasis traps. He does not! And another large chunk of the Terran force is taken out, meaning that Maru really doesn't want to dedicate to the actual push. And in fact, Classic is very close to be ready to push himself. Not quite yet, however. Charge is only over halfway done, so you definitely have to wait for that. But so much time has been bought. Classic is all over this. Just needs to get that final bow on the entire build, you know, actually take that good fight, which I believe he absolutely can. Going to go for the 4th base at the gold, which actually has become kind of popular. And one of the reasons I'm going to guess that Maru somewhat checked, he also was trying to get a surround on the Stalkers. That didn't really work out. Saw a pylon, not going to check it again for the Nexus. He's going to SCV pull, so it wouldn't matter anyway, unless this becomes a real weird base race scenario. A Classic has bought himself time, bought himself charge. This is going to be it. Can he hold?
Big SCV boy pool coming, and Classic, he's made a lot of Zealots. He's got a big army right now. Maru has delayed this push so long because of those Stalkers and stasis traps. Oracle's in his main again, but it was already an all-in. So losing SCVs doesn't really matter all that much. Decent spready against the first Widowmines. The whole position, SCVs absolutely slaying. Classic so far ahead in supply, but it is mostly worker supply. He does not have splash damage. Zealots can deal with this army, but he needs the Guardian Shields to do well. And Maru with the Widowmines, the Micro, the SCVs blocking up front and being so annoying. And he's getting so much damage. Maru using the SCVs and Widowmines to great effect. The mass Zealot not cutting it.
No, oh, that Atosis Pylon takes away that +2, not that it was close to completion. Widowmines pop off behind this. The Zealots ran right into him. And Classic cannot muster the defenses. He cannot get to enough charge lots. Maru breaking through despite some stops earlier on in this game. Commits to the build and wins because of it. Classic, gotta be a bit frustrated with that one. It seemed to go so well up until the SCV pool. And then Classic does what you really should. Try and take the fight a little bit farther away. Be prepared to replenish those Zealots. They have a too. But there were a couple of weird...